want to talk to you about creating predictable success in your business. I would like to talk to you about what it takes to create a bigger impact with your business. I would like to share with you the formula that I've discovered from close to 20 years. Woo! Here's what I know for sure. Some of us are born different. We as entrepreneurs, solo business owners, are born different. How do I know this? Because we are hardwired from birth to be unlike other people. I know this because in working with tens of thousands of business owners over the last close to 20 years, and having given them assessments, and I see the results, we are all practically the same. We are wired to start new things, right? We are different. The rest of the population is not like us. In fact, I grew up feeling like a black sheep, feeling like I was different. Anybody else? Feeling like I didn't fit in. And most of us now, I don't know about you, but once I tasted self-employment, I am now completely unemployable. Anybody else? Woo! The thing is that the bigger the front, the bigger the back, right? Either you are a high idea generator. Anybody else here who generates so many ideas? Oh my God, I can't even keep up with the number of ideas that I come up with. You too? If so, say woo! Yes, right. You're wired to start new things, but you're also driven to distraction. Is that true? Is that true? Yes. Or, and this is a smaller percentage of us, or you're great at getting things done, right, today, but you're wired to stick with what's familiar, which means to more of the same. Either way, however you're wired, it all feels like a whole lot of work. So much work for very little financial reward and freedom. Have you been experiencing that? Yeah. So, overwhelmed business owners, I have discovered, face three things, three types of frustrations and struggles that affect their confidence and results. The first one is the strategic frustrations. It's basically not knowing what to do. Remember when I was just talking a moment ago? It's like, oh my God, there's 1,000 things that I could do. What do I do? What's the next step? Most people don't have a roadmap. It is so overwhelming. The whole idea of marketing your business and getting clients and just the sheer number of things that you have to do. There's no roadmap. There's no clear action plan. Most people don't know how to prioritize what needs to be done every single day. Do you sometimes feel like, I don't even know what to do first on this list? Yeah. Because most people are overwhelmed, there's this whack-a-mole approach. Go like this with me. Whack-a-mole. Oh my God, I'm just going to just do whatever's in front of me, as opposed to being really strategic, right? And many are starting from scratch. Every time they do something, they start from scratch. There's not many systems in place. Who feels that they could benefit from more systems? Yeah. Many struggle with an unclear marketing message. These are some of the strategic frustrations. Not knowing how to do certain things. Like, I know I need to do a webinar. I just don't know exactly how to do it. Do I charge for it? How do I record it? How long should it be? Should I have just the slides, or should I have a video of me? Am I selling? Am I not selling? Like all these things, right? And so Just not knowing how to do certain things can delay you doing something for 6 months that you could have done, if you had the how-to. And for many people, it's no access to what really works. They don't know what they don't know about what's going to give them results. So they just try anything and everything. And all of this leads to having no clear direction. Have you ever felt like you wanted more direction in how to grow your business? Yeah, this is common. Frustration number 2 is the mindset frustrations. You heard it here, right? People getting in their own way. Perhaps you're easily distracted. Who's easily distracted? And throw up your other hand, because you're definitely easily. Now, we make ourselves wrong for that. Has anyone ever made you feel ashamed of that? Yes. But this is exactly where our brilliance is. Our brilliance is that we come up with all these great ideas and we don't mind risking and improvising, but the distraction also goes against us. Many people, as we talked about today, have limiting beliefs running the show. The fears that Amy talked about, how she said, I had 19 fears that were getting in the way of me moving my business forward. And so I was trapped in the business, right? The fears. She also talked about unhealthy boundaries, right? New boundaries needing to be set. Sometimes the mindset frustrations have to do with a well-meaning spouse that thinks that the business owner knows enough and should just do it. Like, why aren't you doing it? Don't raise your hand, but just maybe, yeah, your mind, okay, raise your hand if you want to. Like, there are people in your life who thinks you should just do it, right? Mindset frustrations also means that you're listening too much to the naysayers who dampen your enthusiasm. The toxic people who don't necessarily believe in you. Anybody? Yeah. Yeah, it gets in the way. All of these things lead to self-sabotage, where you want your business to get to the next level, but somehow you kind of mess up the opportunities. You're not showing up fully the way that you would like to. Deep breath in. We're having compassion for ourselves here, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. Say, there's nothing wrong with me. Virtually every one of us is the same. Virtually every one of us is the same, right? The third set of frustrations are the isolation frustrations. It's the idea of operating solo all the time. Many people have no mentorship. I went for a while without any mentorship. And honestly, it was like the blind leading the blind. Just didn't even know where to start. It's also meaning when you're solo in your business, you get yourself trapped in the day-to-day. Do you ever feel trapped in the day-to-day of your business? You can't actually work on your business because you're in your business all the time? Yes? Yeah, 2 hands, some of you. Yeah, definitely. For many, there's not enough structure. It's all a little bit too loosey-goosey. Yeah, there's some people in the back are like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, you're going to put your feet up too? Yeah. Who doesn't have enough support? Yeah. Doing pretty much everything yourself? Yep. Yep. Let's talk about the level of implementation. Could Could you stand to implement a little bit more? Yeah. All right, 2 hands for some of you. Yeah. How about accountability? Yeah, need some accountability. These all lead to self-doubt. Raise your hand if you experience self-doubt in your business every once in a while. Yeah. I had lunch with these ladies today as we were, preparing for being together to inspire you on this stage. And several of them didn't say it here, but they said it at lunch. Some of them were ready to throw in the towel, really questioning whether they could be serious business owners, like whether this was all worth it. All 3 of these frustrations, the strategic, the mindset, and what's the third one? Yep. Lead to inadequate growth. If you've ever been questioning why you're not moving fast enough in your business, it's because of these 3 things. Stagnation or frustration come from having no direction. Write that down. No direction. Getting in your own way. And no accountability. Does that seem about right for you? But not everybody experiences business in this way. There are many business owners who are consistently increasing their income. What were some of the percentages we heard here? 71. What else? 66. What else? 400. What else? What's that? Still going up, right? 40%. They're increasing their income. They're creating systems. They're delegating. We heard about, Julia today delegating to 2 other doctors. People getting assistance in their business. And they're now making $10K a month consistently. Or as you saw also on the inspiration panel, on their way or at their first million with their life back. They're taking unplugged vacations like Amy for a month to be with the children. Yes, yeah. Where that was not possible before. Reducing daycare hours for the little ones so that the little ones can spend more time with mommy and daddy at home. Right? Not working on evenings and weekends. Anybody want that? Not working on evenings and weekends? Yeah. These entrepreneurs that we're talking about, and these, I'd like to tell you what they have in common. The common denominator, and you might not be expecting this, is increased confidence. How does one get increased confidence to be able to create these results? Well, 1, when you are clear about next steps. Like when you know what to do and you feel capable of doing it because the exactly how to is shown to you. That's the strategy. When you have the strategy and you have this recipe and you know that the recipe works and that has been proven with thousands of business owners before you, does this give you confidence, Rolinda? Why? Everybody else has done it, and you can do it too. Exactly. So you get confidence when you get mentored by already successful business owners. That's what happened to me. You get results and feel more confident when you have a personalized action plan. When somebody tells you, okay, this year, you're going to do this, 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 and this, and do not do this, 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 and this. This is your plan for the year. This is your plan, and we're going to work the plan. You get confidence when you apply, as Rolinda just said, a proven process. All these activators, imagine these light switches. It's maybe a dark room where you are right now in your business, but every time you apply a proven process, the room gets much lighter. You have more confidence when you get scripts to work from. Oh, this is what you say in the email? Oh, this is how you call this person? When you get templates, this is what belongs on my website? This is what I say in the video? This is how I close the sale without ever having to be sleazy? When you know what to do next and how exactly to do it, do you become more confident? Yeah. I know I'm never looking to reinvent the wheel. Like if somebody has done it, just like let me borrow your knowledge. And this is the thing, right? I become more confident when I know what to do. The second way to become more confident is when you get out of your own way. It's about your mindset. When someone is stretching you to think bigger about your potential, you start feeling more confident. When you have somebody who sees something in you that you don't see for yourself. Yeah? When you have tools to overcome your blocks to productivity. When you have systems that eliminate distractions and keep you focused. Just tell me what to do and create structures around me so I don't get distracted. I just need to focus. I just need to implement. When you have teachings on self-belief and courage and self-worth and faith, yes, faith in business, you become more confident. With the right mindset, the right courage, and the right belief in self, you become more confident. Turn to the person next to you and say, I could see that. I could see that. And number 3, when you have friendship and tribal accountability, when you have community, it changes everything about your confidence. When you are on the journey with people who are positive, who are encouraging, you get to be you. You don't have to be anybody else. This environment of positivity is absolutely crucial for business success. When you have daily accountability check-ins, Like I told you about, right? I have somebody who keeps me accountable. And if she wasn't there, oh my God, I would give up. Because I'm just like you. But not when I have check-ins. When you have a tribe of true friends who celebrate you and your big wins in a way that you just can't go tell your neighbor that you just had your first $10,000 month. Ding dong, guess what? Or do you think that Amy or Jen are going to go around their neighborhood and, just, have a party, say, come to my party. I just made $1 million in my business. No, you're not going to do that, Jen? No, Amy? No, probably not. No. Right? But do you feel happy celebrating here? Woo! It's different. Because write this down. A rising tide lifts all boats. Some communities, who does she think she is? Why does she have to tell me that she just made her first 10K month? Why is she gloating about her $1 million business in her life? But it's also important to have a community that will provide you a safety net, a soft place to land when you need it most. Because not every day is going to be an easy day. Can we agree to that? The journey of entrepreneurship is a zigzag. Somebody say, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you know what? If we're being honest, we also need a community that will kick us in the pants just when we need it most. Right? All right. Get over yourself and get back on there, right? So with the right mindset, with the right courage, we already said that, with the right daily accountability, encouragement, and the loving tribe, you become more confident. And this is what I call the confident entrepreneur. The person that has the solid plan, the growth mindset, and the community and accountability they crave. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and for 1 minute each, how would having this make a difference in your results and in your impact? How would having the solid plan, the growth mindset, and the community and accountability change things for you? The person with the darkest hair goes first. 1 minute, 2 people. And switch. And if you're at home watching on the live stream, this is a good time to journal about how having this would make a difference in your life. Give that person a big hug. Give that person a big hug. I want to hear from you. How would this make a difference in your life? Raise your hand. Yes. Solid foundation. Excellent. Yes. Clarity. Amazing. Yes. Finally, at last, not feel alone. Yes. Oh, you can't hide anymore when you've got these people loving you and holding you accountable. Who hides sometimes in their business? Me. I used to. So now that you know this, what's your next move? I want to ask you a question. If we were to meet exactly 1 year from today, what would need to have happened over the course of the next 12 months for you to feel confident in your business and happy with your progress? We're meeting 1 year from today, and you celebrate with me and you say, Fabienne, I'm so happy with my progress. What will you have accomplished? Write it down. What do you dream of accomplishing in your business in the next 12 months that you have yet to implement in your business on your own? Deep breath in. Perhaps you've been working hard on your own. Have you been working on your own hard or without the adequate support? Raise your hand if that's true. How does that make you feel? Tell me. Lonely. What else? Stuck. What's that? Tired. Is it working? It's not working. It's not working at all. Does it just suck? It sucks. It does suck. Here's what I want to give you. I want to give you a gold star. You get a gold star for trying it the way you've been doing this all along. Turn to the person next to you, give them a high five and say, this is your gold star. A for effort. A for effort. But let's be honest. You're probably frustrated. Are you frustrated? Yeah. You're probably frustrated that it's overwhelming and that it's not happening fast enough. Is that true? Yeah. Yeah. I'm here to tell you, listen to me, look at me in my eyes. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be that hard. Now, some of my colleagues in my industry will tell you that you can fix this whole thing in, become a millionaire in 3 weeks and never have to work again and, the laptop lifestyle and all that. Okay, that works for some people. But I'm here to tell you that there's no magic bullet. Okay? If there were a magic bullet, I'd be selling it and I'd be Oprah. There's nothing that will help you do this overnight. Understand that only you can do the work, but you don't have to do it alone. If you're tired of doing it alone and not knowing what to do, I want to tell you about a resource. You can probably guess what it is. I created Boldheart Business exactly for you. Because I too was where you probably are now. I too was frustrated, overwhelmed, desperately seeking growth. I told you yesterday that I have this fearless thing about myself where I'm like, okay, well, I need something, so I'm going to go find it. And I don't mind spending the money. And so I went over here to learn how to get clients, and not everything worked. And so I went over here to learn how to get clients, and ooh, that's a little inauthentic. That's not really my vibe. And here for networking, and here for speaking, and all of this. And nothing I needed was available in one place. Like, I got some of the marketing and I got some of the business strategy, and I'm spending a lot of money, but I'm not getting any mindset, and I'm certainly not getting accountability. And in fact, some of the people are not really my kind of people. I'm not feeling the encouragement. I'm not feeling the love. It feels like even more complex than when I was by myself. What I noticed is nowhere was there a recipe that I could follow to get to 10K a month consistently. And so, I created one for you. You're welcome. It's called the Growth Track. It's one of the tracks within Boldheart Business. And what we do in the Growth Track, as you can probably guess, is everything that we do, without exception, is predictably get you to 10K a month every month. Want to know what it looks like? It looks like this. Go ahead, go like this. Right? Because we're having fun. So how do we get you to 10K a month consistently? Within the Growth Track, we have 36 core marketing foundations. Okay? 36 things that work every time. Ideal client profile, clarity on your message, the right marketing materials, the right marketing plan of action, how to close the sale. And these get you clients and make you money. Right? Once you implement the 36 marketing fundamentals, we layer on the 8 growth activators. Now, what is an activator? An activator is one of these fast growth activities. I kind of like to call it miracle grow for your business that will predictably get you to that 10K a month in 12 to 24 months. There are 4 in the first year and 4 in the second year. Would you like to know what they are, these fast growth activities? Yeah, these are the things we work on every single quarter together. The first one is where you grow your online presence. Who would like to grow their online presence? Yes. This is where we show you how to expand your reach and expand your audience by creating marketing omnipresence. Say it with me. Marketing omnipresence online. Number 2, grow your visibility. You can't continue hiding behind your computer and expect to get more clients and make more money. Is that true? Say, that's true, Fabienne. So grow your visibility is about creating a platform by becoming a prolific and confident video marketer. Do you remember Hannah and Ava? They said the minute they started doing their weekly video, they started filling their practice. Can we give them another hand for that? Growing your visibility is about providing content online, compelling content online and on social media. Who should be doing a little bit more social media than they're doing now? Yeah, look around. Just about everybody, right? Here's the key. Even if you're shy. I know visibility can be tough when you're shy. We show you how to do it even if you're shy. Say thank you. You're welcome. Grow your email list. This is about multiplying your following, your online presence, your list of email subscribers by hosting lead generating events online. Can you imagine what happens when you don't have to go anywhere physically. You start doing events online, people come, you get more clients that way. Grow your one-to-many offerings. This is where you make more money and work with many more clients at once by transforming your one-to-one offerings into one-to-many groups and programs. What will happen to your income when you start doing that? What's that? Skyrocket, exactly. The next activator is grow your stay-in-touch marketing. This is where we convert more prospects into paying clients by amping up your follow-up, right? You meet many people, but let me guess that you're not always following up. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. So this is where we create nurture sequences and funnels and systems that get you clients both online and offline. Deep breath in. We show you exactly how to do this. This is not hard work. This is not hard work. Say, thank you. Thank you. Grow your referrals. Who would like to have an unpaid sales force of people giving them referrals? We show you how to do this. Grow your platform. Do you know that you can write and self-publish a short lead-generating book in 90 days? Who's done it in this room? Look around. In 90 days, they've written a book that gets them clients. Give them a bigger hand than that. Even if you're just starting out, this grows your platform. And finally, grow your speaking. How to become a confident speaker who enrolls ideal clients and customers from the stage, even if you're shy. The marketing fundamentals and these 8 activators are what predictably get you to 10K a month consistently. Woo! And here's what I noticed. When I got to 10K a month consistently, I had a new set of problems. I knew I needed to leverage. I needed some serious leverage because I had filled my practice, but I had no more time and no more me to go around. And so I looked around. If you are already at 10K a month, you're going to need a new set of recipes. And this is the leverage track. What do we do in leverage? We take you from overwhelmed at 6 figures to 7 figures without sacrificing your life. You get to get your life back. Would you like to see what it looks like? This is what it looks like. How do we do it? What's the recipe? Well, you have 24 leverage foundations. We figure out how you're wired so you show up differently in your business. We show you how to hire the right team, how to create systems and processes, how to get you out of the day-to-day operations of your business, how to scale your business model so that you can work with 2 times or 10 times the clients that you have now without working more. In fact, you can begin to take a month off in December, in August, evenings, and weekends. On top of these fundamentals, we layer in the 8 leverage activators. 4 in the first year, 4 in the second year. And these are the things that will predictably scale your business and get you to, if you're at 10K a month, they'll get you to 20K a month, 50K a month, or even 100K a month. This is what we do. $1 million in your business, usually within 3 to 5 years. How would that feel? It feel good, yeah? Yeah, really good. Would you like to know the recipe, right? The activators. Number 1 is to leverage your team. This is about learning how to hire great people that you trust who will take everything off your plate so you can focus on the exponential growth of your business. Leverage your systems. This is about creating structure and control in your business through documenting all your processes. Don't worry, you don't have to do it. Say, thank God. Thank God. So that everything runs smoothly and no longer requires you in the business. If you're already at 10K, then you're also going to need to leverage your time. This is about being strategic about how you use your time by setting boundaries, by reducing access, and by working only in your unique brilliance. This means that you get to delegate all the stuff that you don't like to do, that you're not good at doing, that you don't have time for, that you should be doing, that you hate doing. So you can focus only on the stuff that you love doing. Who would like some of that? Yeah. Woo! Next is leverage your business model. This is how you shift how you deliver your work so that you are no longer working hours for dollars. And instead, you can work with 2 times to 10 times the number of people that you're working with now while working fewer hours. I used to work one-on-one, and I couldn't get past 30 clients because I was stuck in an old business model. There is a business model that can have you have 10 times the number of clients you have now or customers for any industry. I have yet to work with a business owner that hasn't been able to do this. High five the person next to you and say, I want that. Leverage your accountability. Leverage your accountability is about reaching bigger revenues each year. Get this, by having your team grow your business for you. By having them hold themselves and you accountable and responsible to getting things done. And you'll always know where your goals are. Finally, everybody on your team is growing your business with you. Then leverage your marketing. But this is advanced marketing. This is about using omnipresent marketing to bring in an unprecedented number of qualified leads without being you that does all the work. You are no longer responsible for lead generation on a day-to-day. Deep breath in. Leverage your differentiation. This is about becoming untouchable. You're so different in the marketplace that nobody else is your competitor. And clients stay with you year after year after year after year after year because they have found a home. And lastly, leverage your lifestyle. This is about releasing yourself from the day-to-day of your business by hiring someone who can run it for you. Can you imagine? This helps you scale your business to $1 million or more while having you have your ideal lifestyle. This is what predictably gets you from overwhelmed at 6 figures to 7 figures with no longer sacrificing your life, your family, your vacations, your weekends, your evenings. What sounds good about all that? Everything? Specifically, raise your hand. Freedom. What's that? That lifestyle, the one on the screen, that's inspiring, yeah? Yeah? Yes. The recipe. Would you be able to do this on your own? Are you sure? Yeah, you sure? What about you? Could you do this on your own? Most people can't. I actually have yet to meet anybody, including myself, who could do it on her own. The Boldheart business model is one that is based on 2 decades of experience and millions in results for our members. Can we give them a hand? Yeah. Why you will succeed in this program if you say yes. Would you like to know how it works? Yes. Number 1, you get your customized 60-minute strategic planning session where you get your plan every year with your own implementation schedule. This is what you're doing first. It's all personalized. It's just for you. You have a roadmap for the whole time, for the whole year, personalized just for you. Number 2, I can't read. You know what I have. I am going to give you this in just a moment. This is everything that's on here, so you don't have to take notes. Why it will work, take a deep breath in, is that you get step-by-step directions. These are trainings in bite-sized pieces so you can implement them easily. It seems a little overwhelming at first, does it? Yeah, it's like, ooh, it sounds like a lot to do. Well, 1, you're not doing it all at once. Somebody turn to the person next to you and say, oh, that feels good. And number 2, it's given to you little bit by little bit. Remember what I was talking about earlier? You just get the first crumb, you implement that. You get the second crumb, you implement that, etc., etc. You don't have to think. You just follow the recipe. Number 3, the live retreats. The live retreats are these meetings for deep learning and best practices and transformation. And this is where we create every quarter these sacred spaces of non-judgment and personal connection and deep learning when you can make deep shifts and create friendships. You don't have to be alone doing it anymore. Yay. Yay. How does it feel when you come together with everybody? Unbelievable. Love. Inspired. Belonging. For the first time since being self-employed. Yes? Yeah. Next is just-in-time support. Look at me. You're usually never more than 6 days away from the answers to everything you're looking for. We have these weekly support calls where you join even if you don't have a question. And like Debbie was saying, you're just there taking notes and getting inspired by everybody else's question, right? So you get support from me or Kiva to make better decisions and move forward faster in your business than you ever would on your own. Next is monthly masterminding. Who's been looking for a mastermind to get things moving faster? Everybody needs a mastermind, not just relying on your own, but the collective wisdom of a group. And this is your personal board of directors to help you brainstorm and prioritize what you're doing in your business. These masterminds are facilitated mastermind pods, that we call them, of 6 to 8 people, and it's virtual. You can do it from home. Once a month, you get to strategize and get clarity on your business and also the encouragement that you need. Who needs encouragement once in a while? I need encouragement once in a while. Everybody needs encouragement. Next, this is our secret sauce. Everything I'm laying out for you here is why this program works. Why everything else that you may have tried did not work for you in the past. You may have invested in yourself in the past, and maybe you didn't get the results you were expecting because they were not offering this. Do you get that? This is why it works. Implementation time. We have facilitated blocks of uninterrupted time each month that we implement as a tribe. And so we have these epic 4-hour implementation sessions where you come and we're all on this online thing together. We can all see each other and we all sit and implement together. You got to work on your new website? Let's do it together. You're going to work on your book? We're writing together. And you get so much more done than you ever would on your own. 0 distractions. Who needs 0 distractions to get things done? Yes, we all do, right? This is about working on your money-generating activities. You'll get more done each month in these 4 hours than you would for the entire year. This is what our members tell us. Daily accountability. This is where finally you have somebody to lovingly keep you focused and accountable. So every day you're going to connect with your accountability buddy and you're going to use our daily prompt system, right, to stay totally focused. You will know what 3 things to focus on every single day, and then you can just put a pause button on everything else because you're saying, I know what to do today, and I don't need to do any of those other things. You know what that allows you to do? Focus and no longer procrastinate. No longer get distracted by bright, shiny objects. How would that make a difference in your life? Yeah, big time. And the last thing, and you've been hearing about it all afternoon, it's the supportive community. I have this unique ability to bring in loving, positive, encouraging people who just want the best for you. And so this is the friendship and unconditional love you may have been looking for your whole life, or at least your whole self-employed life. And so we have a buzzing Facebook group, which is your place to share wins, to get feedback, to ask for resources, and to foster friendships. This is about having the unconditional support you have always wished you had. And this is our secret sauce at Boldheart Business. This is the combination of strategy, mindset, and community, where you do, you be, and you belong together. And this secret sauce is why you create results. It's because we show you exactly what to do. Literally, we give you the recipe. You don't ever have to struggle. You don't ever have to do this on your own again. We are here for you. We are here holding a vortex of love, of community, of accountability for you. How does that feel? Awesome. Awesome. There are other programs out there, and I find that other people charge a lot. Is that okay for me to say? Other people charge a lot. Other programs can cost as much as $25,000 to $60,000 a year. I think that does not make sense. Because when you're in a growth stage, you cannot spend $25,000 or $60,000 a year. There are other things to spend money on. Are you with me on this? Yes. Would you like to know how much Boldheart Business is? Okay. The growth track tuition starts as low as $550 a month. The leverage track tuition is as low as $1,000 a month. Deep breath in. One new client a month will pay for this program. For some of you, one new client a year will pay for this entire program. I have an invitation for you here. They're being handed out now. I have everything I just described for you. I even wrote you a letter. Look at this. It says, "Dearest friend," that's you. What you'll see is everything I described in the growth track is on the left, and the leverage track is on the right. So you have it all. And in the middle is why you would succeed in this program. All of our secret sauce. On the back, you'll see that there is a commitment card. I want you to know that becoming a member of Boldheart Business is really easy. You don't have to pay it all up front. All you have to do is take the commitment card, fill it out, and you can join us for a deposit of $500. I want you to put it down for 1 second and just look at me. I want to have you ask yourself a defining question right now. Would I feel happy with my progress if 1 year from today I was in the exact same place? You don't have to answer me. This is a question that you ask yourself. Would I be happy with my progress if 1 year from today I was in the exact same place? And also ask yourself, what is the opportunity cost of continuing to do it on my own, the way I've been doing it? What would I be missing out on? Like these ladies, the results that they've gotten. What kind of results would you be missing out on if you didn't do something differently? I'd like to invite you into my kitchen. I'd like to give you all of my recipes. I'd like to cook with you. I'd like to dance with you. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to struggle. There is so much love here for you. So much support. All the resources you need. We have been fine-tuning this for close to 20 years. If it feels like something that would be really beneficial for you, take the commitment card, fill it out, and bring it to my team. We start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the orientation and celebration lunch. I would love to have lunch with you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.